So let's begin. As I said, my name is Jessica Lepsch, and I have been using Young Living essential oils for probably just a little over 3 years now. And we got started with the oils because we were needing a lot of extra immune support and respiratory support, and I needed help supporting my thyroid and things of that nature. And we had gone to doctors and not gotten the answers we wanted, so we just decided we were going to have to take charge of our own health if we wanted to truly get answers and truly be well. But we decided to take charge of our own health, and we started looking into like natural solutions. And honestly, we tried herbs and homeopathics, which are totally legit, but it was too confusing for me, and I didn't have a support system to help me learn how to use those different remedies. So a friend recommended Young Living essential oils, so I decided to jump on the bandwagon, and I immediately noticed that I was kind of drafted into this enormous community of support and learning how to, I was able to really learn how to use the oils. So they actually made a much bigger difference in my life because I knew how to use them. Because like any type of natural remedy, you know, if you don't learn how to use it, it's not going to do you a whole lot of good. So I'm just going to tell you a little bit about what Young Living essential oils are all about and why we chose them specifically as opposed to, like, say, ones at the grocery store. And then I'm going to share with you, because Young Living is not just all about oils. They have all sorts of products. I'm going to kind of just touch on each of the different product categories, and just so you guys have you're exposed to everything that Young Living has to offer. And then I'll tell you at the end how to get started if you haven't started with Young Living yet. So first thing I want to share is what are essential oils. Now, essential oils are they are basically the lifeblood of the plant. And I'm actually teaching, I don't know if you guys noticed, but I'm actually teaching out of the brand new product guide. So you'll see me kind of looking down and looking at that a lot. And if you have an old product guide, you can just kind of follow along, grab your product guide and follow along with us. But I am going to be teaching through the new one. So right now, if you're looking at the new one, I'm on page 11, what are essential oils? They are the very highly concentrated extracts from plants, trees, shrubs, herbs, flowers, and they are both wildcrafted and domestic. And they are extracted using careful steam distillation, cold pressing, resin tapping, and those are just a few. And they are extremely powerful. They're more powerful than dried herbs. They're anywhere from 100 to 10,000 times more powerful than dried herbs because they're so highly concentrated. And they are, let me see what I'm missing here. Okay, yeah, so they are vast. Like you can't really get an essential oil from every single thing, from every single plant, but you can from a lot of them, and they carry a ton of health benefits. They support emotions, they lift your mood, they help support the immune system. Pretty much every organ in the body is supported by essential oils in some way or another. They are just incredibly supportive of like the brain and cognitive function and digestion and just pretty much anything that your body does. Essential oils can help your body do that the way God created it to do that. So they are meant to be used in a proactive way. So think about vitamins. Like, you don't take vitamins to fix something that's wrong. You take vitamins to help your body to be stronger and more capable of doing what it was created to do. And that's exactly what essential oils are. They are not medicines, and they don't work like medicines. So just always keep that in mind, that you take a vitamin every day, so you use your essential oils every day. And that's just kind of how they work. Okay, so the next thing I wanted to share with you guys is Young Living has something called Seed to Seal. So this Seed to Seal is epic for us, because this is basically their quality promise. And if you're looking in the new product guide, I'm on page 6, so you can kind of see like Seed to Seal. We're going to talk about that. And you'll notice I have tabs in mine just so I know I can keep track of where I am. But Seed to Seal basically is Young Living's promise to doing everything the best possible way. So they pick the best seeds. They cultivate the plants as they're growing. They distill at the right temperature and pressure and for amount of time for every single individual oil. They don't just do the same formula for everything. So, and the founder of Young Living, Gary Young, I mean, Young Living's been around for 20 plus years, and Gary Young is considered the father of modern distillation. He founded the company, and he's actually created many of the processes that Young Living uses today to distill and test all of their oils. So he's very particular about the quality of the oils that he brings to the world, and he's very passionate about bringing essential oils to every home in the world, and that's the vision of Young Living. So he figured out how long to distill, cypress or lavender or whatever, and there's constituents or parts and pieces that are required to be in the oil working synergistically so that the oil works exactly the way that you expect it to work. So if it doesn't have all of these constituents or parts and pieces, the oil doesn't do what it's supposed to do. So for me, when I am when I am putting essential oils on myself, or especially on my kids, I need to know that the oils are going to do what they say they're going to do, and they're not going to cause harm. A lot of oils that you find out there in the grocery store, and there's a million sellers online, they will either add things to the oils to make it smell a certain way, or to just fill it up so that they only have to put a tiny amount of the real oil in there, and then they fill it up with something else. Or they just straight up make the oil in a lab, and it's just not what it says it is on the bottle at all. And to me, that's scary. Like, I don't want to take a chance, roll the dice, and make sure that, I'm just going to say, well, this bottle I got this week was good, but next time it was not a good bottle. Like, that's just not okay with me. If I'm trying to rely on this oil to support my children's immune system all year long, it's got to be good. And with Young Living, they have farms all over the world, and I've actually been to one of them, the farm in Mona. I've been there twice, so I've gotten to see this seed to sale process, personally. And one thing I did want to mention about testing on Seed to Seal, test is the 4th step. They actually run 8 batches of tests, or 8 tests on every batch of oils. So this is in-house and third-party testing, and that way they can make sure that all those constituents are at the right levels, and that the oil's going to do what it says it's going to do. And then Seal, of course, is they actually bottle and label the oils in-house, which, if you think about it, I was kind of like blown away when I really thought about what this means, because if you think about pretty much any company that sells any product, they don't do every step of the process. They outsource the shipping, or they outsource the packaging, or they outsource whatever. And these oils contain very delicate compounds, and they're volatile, and they carry a frequency. And they want to make sure that these volatile oils with the delicate compounds are, once they bottle them, they're going to reach your house in the same condition they left the warehouse in. So they don't outsource anything. They actually do everything, and that's the seal part of Seed to Seal. They kind of thought of everything, so it's great. So let's talk about the farms. I'm looking at page 7 through 10 of the product guide. So we're looking at all the wonderful farms that Young Living has. They have, I think they have 11 around the world, and they're adding stuff all the time. So I could be wrong about that. They basically, if they don't have a farm in a certain area, they will actually partner with a farm that's already there that meets the standards of Young Living, and they will carefully work with and monitor that farm to make sure that everything they're producing also meets Young Living standards. But I mean, it makes sense that they would have their own farms because that's the easiest way to manage and control the quality of everything that you're getting. But they are very open about all of their practices, and I seriously hope someday, like bucket list item here, but I seriously hope that someday I'll be able to visit all the farms. That would be really amazing. So I've got one checked off the list. So, and if you decide you want to go to Young Living Convention this June, it's in Utah, and you will get to visit the farm. So that's one of the most amazing parts. If you ever do get a chance to visit any of the farms, you can call ahead, and they will let you come and visit the farm and participate in whatever they're doing there that day. So let's talk about how to use essential oils. There's many different ways to use them, and I don't want to go over every single one of them because it is kind of vast how many ways you can use essential oils. And every oil that you use, what you can do is you can actually look on the label to figure out how you're supposed to use that oil. Because I get that question a lot. They open up their kit, and they're brand new. They open up their kit, and they're like, these bottles are beautiful, but I don't know what to do with them. So start with the label and read the label, and the label will tell you, kind of get you started. So I'm just going to kind of pull out the beautiful kit we're talking about today. Ooh, it's so pretty. Okay, so pretty. I like to just set it there and look at it. Also, I like to put the oils on. But we're going to start trying out these oils. So if you have a kit and you have it with you, go ahead and pull it out, and then you can follow along with us and experience the oils with us. If you don't have a kit or don't have any oils, that's okay. Just, kind of imagine that you're smelling lavender right now. Okay, so if you look on the label, let's see, I'm going to try to put this really close. Just ignore my nails, and now that I drew attention to it, you're totally going to see my nails. Okay, so like you look at the back of the bottle, and it's not focusing, so we'll just kind of back off there. But it tells you how to use it. So this one says that it is for topical use or aromatic use. So you're going to put it on topically. And there are 3 main ways that you can use essential oils. Let's see, and you guys feel free to put some on if you want. I'll pass that around. That's the benefit of coming in person, is you can actually, touch and feel and smell. I know, right? They'll smell them and come in here. That's awesome. Well, I'm guaranteed to have lots of oils that you can smell here. So, yes. So, okay, so we're on page 13 of the product guide, how to use essential oils. And there's 3 basic ways: aromatically, internally, and topically. So, thank you. Aromatically means smelling the oils. So you're basically just going to take off the lid and smell the oil. One other way is you can put a drop in your hand and rub it around, and then breathe it in. Breathe deeply. It's very relaxing. You can also put it in a diffuser, and I'm going to demonstrate how to use your diffuser real quick for you guys. Let's see. So today I have the Dewdrop. This is the basic diffuser that comes with the Premium Starter Kit. And it's very simple to use, and I actually like this diffuser a lot because it is very resilient. So I have 2 boys, ages, one is going to be 10 tomorrow, and the other one is 6. And they are kind of rough and tumble, so we like the resilient diffusers up in here. So you're going to open it up and fill it to this red dot. Like, you don't want to cover up that red dot. So I'm just going to fill it with some water. Let's see. And then you're going to put 6 to 8 drops. You just drop it right in. This bottle is like almost empty. We've used it too much. Let's see. There we go. All right. Just kind of had to shake it a little bit because the drops aren't coming out. And then you put there's like an inner cone, and then an outer cone. And then you just plug it in and push the button. It's very simple. You can push it 1 time and the light will be on, and you can push it a 2nd time and the light will turn off. And then you push it a 3rd time and it turns off completely. So I'm going to plug that in and get that going, because I'm sure you guys will see they're in here. They smell it. Oh wait, I was going to put it over here. Okay. I had to change the plans. Okay. Don't want to dump it out. All right. So pretty.
Just relaxing looking at it.
I know, right? I love it. Okay, so we talked about aromatic, and the dewdrop, I should mention, diffuses for about 3 hours. So if you want one that runs all night long, then you'll need to go up to the rainstone. The rainstone is the first one up, one of the choices that goes all night. It has different time settings. Does the Aria go all night?
Just 3 hours.
Just 3 hours.
You can
Okay,
set
yeah.
the timer for 1, 2, or 3 hours.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So with the dewdrop, I guess the rainstone is probably the only one then. The home diffuser also goes for about 6 hours, but that's not one of the kit choices. But if you're looking for a diffuser that goes for longer, the home does go for 6 hours. Okay. So the other 2 ways are topical and aromatic. So topical, I have a neat little graphic here for you. I'm just going to hold it up. So you see feet, and then on the back side, hands. And these are called VitaFlex points, and they are places on your hands and feet where you can apply the oils topically to benefit a particular organ of the body. Now, for me, when I'm putting oils on the bottom of my children's feet, I just kind of slather the whole foot, because I mean, they don't hold still long enough for me to, pinpoint a particular area. But if you're going to do it on yourself, you can, basically, you're going to put a drop, let's say you're trying to help your liver. That's me all the time, liver all the time, right here. So you just you put a drop there and you rub it in kind of like that. So that's just a quick little. And then if you have any reference books, or you can Google VitaFlex therapy, and it'll give you there is a particular technique to it. So if you want to know more about that, you can kind of Google that up. Google apparently knows everything. So, and then there's some of the best ways to put on oils topically is on the wrists and on the carotid artery. You can put it, let's see, forehead for emotions. You can, put oils all over your face for your skincare routine, back of the neck for, some emotional support. You can, of course, apply topically over an area of concern or over a particular organ on the body. Obviously on the skin, over the organ. You can't really get directly to the organ. And then there's internal, or we call it also dietary. It might say dietary on the label of your essential oil. And this is kind of like a supplement, kind of like taking a supplement or a vitamin. You can put it in an empty veggie capsule, or which you can get at Whole Foods or Sprouts. Young Living also sells them, or you can get them online. And the other ways you can do it internally is you can put it on a piece of bread, or in a spoon with honey, or you can put it in your water. So let's see. I actually am drinking oils. I was trying to find my glass. So if you're going to put oils in your water, make sure you use glass or stainless steel. And I actually got this cute little glass at Target yesterday for $5. What? Yes, they were on that really cool dollar aisle. And usually these kind of bottles are, $15 to $20. So, and this isn't particularly huge, so it's a nice little, good little on-the-go bottle. And then, of course, there's the stainless steel Starbucks. Is that the Starbucks? Oh, that's a Yeti one. Yeti. Okay, so I'm just going to show you hers. She's got stainless steel going on. Stainless steel is another good option. You don't want to use plastic, because the oils actually eat petrochemical products and byproducts. And don't be afraid. People ask me all the time, so does that mean it's going to eat my stomach? Well, if your stomach was made of plastic or styrofoam, yes, it would eat your stomach. But thankfully, our stomachs are not made of that. But we might actually be storing petrochemical products or toxins in our cells. And the oils will go in and eat those toxins up and get them out of our body. So that's actually really great. Okay, let's actually talk about oils now that this is an essential oils class. I don't know if you guys were excited to hear that I was going to unlock the secret to vibrant health with essential oils, right? I like made it sound really like catchy and fun, right? Well, that was not just a way to get you to come to class, although I hope it did get you to come to class. But basically, the secret is very simple. Okay, use your oils in some way every day. That is the secret. Don't put your oils on a shelf and let them sit there and look at them. Yes, they will cheer you up when you look at the pretty bottles, and they're very nice, but they work a lot better when you open the bottles and start using them. They just really do. So use your essential oils in some way every day. Like, even if you have no clue what you're doing, open the bottle and smell it. I mean, put some on your hands, like, you know, put them on your feet, whatever you want to try to do. Diffuse something every day. Pick something new every day, or pick the same one every day and learn how to use that one. But some way every day you need to get your essential oils going. So we're going to talk about the different products that Young Living carries. And we'll start with essential oils. We kind of already talked about that. I'm actually looking at there's a whole section on singles. And singles just means there's only one ingredient in the oil. So the oil is going to have the name of whatever the plant is. It's going to be, you know, cedar wood or cinnamon bark, and that's the only ingredient in there. If you go to, let's see, that's page 17 and all the way through, let's see, and there's a fantastic DIY room and linen spray on page 28. Just going to hook that up. So 17 through 28 is the singles. And then there's actually a new line of essential oils called Vitality. Now, this isn't anything like new, like the labels are new and the name Vitality is new, but the essential oils are the same. So they're smaller bottles, they're all 5 milliliter, and they are labeled for dietary use. Now, the FDA likes to, they kind of like to regulate how we market and talk about natural supplements. And they pretty much regulate how any vitamins, medicines, all of those things, how they are marketed and sold. So they want to make sure that we are properly talking about the oils. And so they've asked us to only put one type of use on the label. Now, some of these oils, you might notice that they are labeled Vitality. They're labeled to be used dietarily or as a supplement, whereas their regular label counterpart might be used for topical or aromatic. So I know that sounds kind of like a lot of words, but basically they're giving us the freedom to use the oils in any way that we want to use them. Yeah, they can do it all. So you don't have to feel like, you know, because the bottle, because the bottle of Thieves says topical and aromatic, you can only use it that way. Because we have a Vitality Thieves, we can use that oil internally as well. So it's actually really great. But let me just tell you, the labels are beautiful, but they aren't any different. What's inside the bottle is not any different than its, you know, regular label counterpart. It's just the label that's different. So
And they're small.
they're smaller, yes. So that actually makes them a lot more attainable because they're more affordable. So you can actually buy a whole bunch.
Yay.
Yeah, so I mean, some of these citrus ones are like $7. I mean, it's pretty incredible. I was really excited about that. Okay, then we go on to blends. That's on page 33. And a blend means that there's more than one ingredient. So it's actually a blend of oils. Now, Gary Young and his team came up with these blends, and there actually is a scientific process that they use to put these blends together so that all the constituents or those parts and pieces work synergistically together to create an even better benefit. So read some of these descriptions, and let me just tell you that the blends, a lot of the blends that Young Living has, I've pretty much tried most of them. There's maybe only like 5 or 6 I haven't tried, and there's literally hundreds of oils. But they are incredible, and they will rock your world. I'm just telling you right now. Okay, so Essential Roll-Ons is on page 44, And the roll-ons are awesome because you can just throw them in your purse and take them with you everywhere you go. Now, I personally keep a whole case of at least 10 to 12 oils that I take with me everywhere. But the roll-ons are really great to put in your pocket. And let me just tell you, when you have a husband who doesn't like to carry a whole case of oils, kind of like, I don't know, I might have a husband like that, you can just give him one roll-on and he can put it in his pocket and take it with him. And that is not too confusing and not too much overwhelming. And it's just going to be, you're going to find that your husband's going to use oils a lot more if he, and if you are the husband, use the oils, please. Okay, so the next page, 45, is on massage oils. And let me just tell you that this, we didn't really talk about carrier oils. V6, I want to kind of touch on carrier oils right now. This is Young Living's carrier oil. You're going to notice my bottle's like all banged up. But we use this as our main carrier oil in our family. And it is a complex or a blend of 6 different types of vegetable oils, all blended together to make one really awesome carrier oil. And it's in like a pump, so it's easier to use. And I love this carrier oil because it just kind of meets all my criteria. Like, it's not too greasy. It's easy to put on. Like, it works all the time, and it's great for a variety of different uses. And the reason you would need a carrier oil, some people are probably thinking, what the heck is a carrier oil? This is any fatty vegetable oil that is going to help either spread the essential oils further, so you can make your essential oils go further, or you can reduce the intensity of the oils. So some of the oils are kind of like what I would call a spicy or a hot oil. Like Thieves is a really kind of a hot oil, or Purification, or Panaway. And so you would want to apply that with a carrier oil, and it's called diluting it. You would want to, put those on at the same time, so it just kind of lessens the intensity on the skin, and it doesn't feel hot on the skin. Also, if you happen to get essential oils in your eyes or ears, which we don't want to do, because that's going to burn. I may or may not be speaking from personal experience here, but you want to put a carrier oil in there right away, and it'll just kind of lessen the intensity. I'm telling you, I've had times where I have put oils like on my children's face, and of course they touch it with their hand, and then they rub their eye, and then they're screaming bloody murder because they have oils in their eye and they're burning. And now it's not hurting your eye. In fact, it might be actually helping your eye, but it burns like the dickens. So you just put the carrier oil, and I'm telling you, in like 3 seconds, the intensity goes down. I mean, it's incredible. And the really cool thing is it's not actually reducing the effectiveness of the oil. It's just reducing the sensation of the oil. So they do have some massage oils, and we really, we do a lot of massage in our family. Like, we like to go see the masseuse and everything. And so these massage oils have been really great in our family. One of my favorites is OrthoSport. Really great for after working out, or you can mix it with some other, put it in a roller with some other oils that help support muscles, bones, and joints, and have a really great post-workout kind of blend there. Okay. Let's move on to, if you go to the next section, it's on diffusers. I'll let you read about that, just kind of saying that Young Living has diffusers and accessories. Yay, that's awesome. And then if you go to page 55 of the newer product guide, I really am sorry if you have an older product guide, I don't know how the pages line up, but we're going to talk about Thieves. So Thieves, I have probably, when people tell me their stories about the oils and how they've had success with the oils, I probably hear more stories about Thieves than anything else. Thieves is a life-changing oil, and they have put this oil in a whole line of products for you guys. They have it in dental care products. They have it in cleaning products. They have lozenges. They have laundry soap and dish soap, and let me just tell you guys, those two are fantastic. I've been trying those out, and they are wonderful. The Thieves cleaner also rocked my world. I mean, I pretty much got rid of a whole bucket full of a cleaner for this and a cleaner for that and a cleaner for that, and I traded it all out for my Thieves cleaner. I love Thieves cleaner. It is so amazing. You can make it stronger or more diluted for different uses. I pretty much use the same dilution for everything, but I clean everything in my house, including my dog's paws when he comes in from the outside. We have also cleaned our children's feet with Thieves Cleaner. I mean, it's totally safe, non-toxic, biodegradable. It's incredible. So I highly recommend Thieves Cleaner, but all the Thieves products are really great to look into. And then if you go to page 58, the next section is on Kids Sense. And this is just a fancy way to say they have products for kids. And their kids' products are really amazing. I actually know people who use some of these kid products. They actually use them for everybody in the house, not just for their kids. But the kid products are really good. My kids love the Kids Sense oils. They ask for them all the time. They love these oils. Let's see. They have some really cool kid diffusers too. And then there's actually a section on animal sense. Gary Young, actually, there's a picture of him here with Bart the bear. How do you get that gig? I don't know. Get to hang out with Bart the bear. I think I would probably be way too scared to do that. But he has, yes, exactly, right? So, yes, there you go. I knew somebody was going to say that. But Gary Young, he loves horses, he loves animals, and they're part of the family, right? So if you have a dog, a lot of people call their dogs their fur babies. So they're part of the family, and they have a whole line of animal products. And I'm actually still working on trying the Animal Sense oils, but we've used the Mendwell, and I really like that one. I think that's a good first one to try out because it's kind of like an all-purpose type oil. But they have some really cool ones, and I look forward to trying more of those. Okay, let's see, where are we?
You're using these because I know people use them on themselves too.
Yes.
You're using these on yourself, not just your dog.
I actually have used the Mendwell on myself. Yes. Mm-hmm.
I've heard a lot of people say great things about the Animal Sense ointment.
Yes, a lot of people use Animal Sense ointment for themselves as well. It's great for the skin. Totally great for the skin. I believe it has patchouli in it, which is a really great oil for the skin. So, I mean, overall, you know, in fact, my sponsor has used the Animal Sense ointment, I think, on herself and her kids more than she has for her animal. So, I mean, yeah. So it's a really great product. Ningxia Red. Let's talk about Ningxia Red. Okay, this here is another life-changing product. Yes, Ningxia Red. Now, my children call it Ninja Juice. So if you want to be a ninja, you need to get some Ningxia Red. And we talk about ninjas a lot in our family. You know, we got boy mom going on. But Ningxia Red is really great. This is another life-changing product. Like, I have heard so many stories of people just really feeling like a sense of vitality and energy and just vigor and like all of those great words that everybody wants to feel every day. Ningxia Red is a great product for that. I actually, my personal experience with Ningxia Red, I drink it every day. My kids drink it. It's basically what we use as a multivitamin because it's easy. My kids like it. And I mean, if you can get your kids to drink nutrition, then get them to do it. But it's great for all ages too, and it is just incredible energy boost. So when I first started getting healthy, I was like, okay, I'm gonna have to cut out the coffee. Like, it's tearing up my stomach, and like I kept feeling like I had to take a nap every day, and I'm like, the coffee's just not doing anything to touch that. Now, I had other issues going on that I need to work on, but I started with the Ningxia Red, and let me just tell you that instead of my afternoon coffee, I would drink an ounce of Ningxia Red, and I did not feel the need for coffee anymore. So it really changed my life in that sense that I got off coffee and I never really looked back. Now, I still enjoy, you know, the frozen coffee drinks or whatever. I enjoy those from time to time, but I don't feel that I need it every day. Like, the addiction is broken. So that can be pretty incredible for a lot of people I know drink lots of coffee. I mean, you know, it's a good thing to drink because you want to, not because you have to, right? So we're talking about freedom. Let's have freedom. So they have a whole line of sleek products. That's going to be on page 67 and 68. And this is good to really support, like if you're kind of starting to work on some weight loss goals, this is really good to support those goals. They've kind of have like a whole line designed to help you as you're, you know, starting that journey. And I have used Sleek Essence, and I put it in my water, and it's got a little sweetness to it, so it's pretty good. And the Sleek the chocolate covered sleep bars are incredible. Like, I highly recommend those. Okay, supplements. I'm just trying to give you guys like a touch on each category, but the supplements category is probably the biggest, so I'm not going to spend too much time on that. But we all know that we need to supplement because our diet doesn't give us all the nutrition that we need. So Young Living has a very good full spectrum variety of different supplements to cover kind of every aspect of nutrition that our body needs on a daily basis. And we use a ton of supplements. It's kind of funny. My kids will wake up in the morning and go over to the drawer and say, Mommy, I'm going to take my supplements. You know, like, it's kind of funny. If you go to page 75, the next section, healthy cooking. I don't know if you guys know this, but Young Living actually has a whole line of einkorn grain products. So they have flour, they have pancake mix, and they have spaghetti, and it is all amazing. They actually just came out with a gluten-free pancake mix as well. So if you're having to be gluten-free, then that is going to be really great for you. And they actually even have like cookware, which I've never tried, but I've heard amazing things about it. And then there's a cool recipe here for whole grain wolfberry muffins. Wolfberries are incredible. Okay, so let's see. We're going to skip to personal care and skin. Okay, your skin is the largest organ in your body, so let's take care of it. Your skin helps protect you from toxins and environmental hazards, and it's really important to take care of your skin every day. And I did not really understand that until recently, and I started trying the Young Living products, and I was really blown away by how awesome these skincare products are. I do beauty schools where I teach how to use these different products, and I have pretty much everyone who has tried them has just been blown away as well. So it's not just me, they just do a really good job of helping you take care of your skin, and everything just smells so amazing. Like, you put it on and you just feel so relaxed, and it's just kind of like you get to pamper yourself every day, and who doesn't want to do that? So Bath and Body Care, they have shampoo, they have soap, they have all sorts of stuff. I mean, we use a lot of this stuff in our family. If you come to my house, you will see that it is like a Young Living explosion in here. We really love this stuff. Okay, they also have oral care, and we're going to skip back to, which, by the way, taking care of your teeth is very important too. And I'm just going to skip over oral care, but, you know, we've heard of toothpaste, but their toothpaste is awesome. Okay, so let's go to page 99. And it is the page that has, so if you're in the old product guide, go to the page that has the starter kits. So this is the best way to get started with Young Living. Now, you can find a friend, whoever invited you, you can ask them to put a bottle of oil on their next order for you, and you can start that way. That's totally fine, because I understand that, you know, sometimes we want to try things before we buy them, and that just makes sense. But if you've already tried essential oils at least once and you are ready to jump in and get started with the kit, the premium starter kit is the way to go. You're going to get a diffuser. You're going to get 11 essential oils. Okay, so you're going to get, and I took lavender out, but you're going to get lavender, peppermint, frankincense, copaiba, thieves, panaway, digize, purification, lemon, and RC. Okay, and these oils, you're also going to get a bonus oil of Stress Away, and these oils are what you need for every day. So you use them every day, and they're great for everyday things that come up. Okay, so you've got, in this kit, you've got respiratory support, digestive support, cardiovascular support, endocrine support, you know, muscles, bones, and joints. Okay, you've got support for immune support, heavy immune support in this kit. And I can actually, if you want to know more about the kit and everything that comes in it, I am happy to sit down with you and talk with you about every single oil and in the kit and what they all do. But let me just tell you that it is going to rock your world. Like, these oils are absolutely incredible, and 90% of what my family uses on a daily basis comes out of this kit. Look in your product guide at each of the oils that is in the premium starter kit. So you're going to look at, this shows you which oils are in there, and then you just go find them in the product guide. You're going to go look for each oil in there and read about what each of them does. Now they also have, that's the Everyday Oil Premium Starter Kit. They also have, you get to choose your diffuser, which we already kind of talked about, and they also have a Thieves Starter Kit, and they have a Ningxia Red Starter Kit. Now the Ningxia Red Starter Kit is really great if you want to, like if you really love the Ningxia Red and you're wanting to get started that way, that is an incredible kit to get because you get lots and lots of Ningxia Red, and it'll last you probably, I would say that kit, if you're doing it by yourself, that kit will probably last you 3 months. So it is a really great way to get started with Ningxia Red. And a really great thing that's going on right now, this is for the month of February, the premium starter kits are 10% off. The only premium starter kit that is not 10% off is the one with the Rainstone diffuser. That one is not discounted this month, but the rest of the kits are. So this couldn't be a better time for you to get started with Young Living essential oils. I mean, I'm just telling you right now, like, if you haven't gotten started with the oils, just prepare for your world to be like rocked in a major way. Like, I'm just saying. Okay, so one more thing I want to talk about, actually 2 little things I want to talk about before we get done. Essential Rewards. If you are not on Essential Rewards, now I will tell you that when you get a membership with Young Living, you will become a wholesale member. Okay, you can become a retail customer, but you're going to be paying full price, and nobody likes to pay full price. So the wholesale membership gets you a 24% discount, and there is actually no monthly payment. There's no monthly order required. A lot of people ask me, you know, am I going to have to start buying stuff every month? You don't have to do that. You also don't have to sell anything. So while Young Living does have the format of the company is a network marketing, or some people call it multi-level marketing, some people call it relationship marketing, whatever you want to call it. It is a fantastic way for you to earn an income for your family if that's what you want to do, but it is not a requirement. So if you want to learn more about making an income, great. Just, you know, text me, or email me or message me, or whatever you want to do, get a hold of me and we can talk about that. But it is not a requirement to become a member. You can just enjoy your discount and purchase whenever you need to, and there's no requirements. They only ask that you purchase $50 a year so you can keep you're basically just saying, hey, I'm still a member. That way they know they keep you in the system and they know you're still a member. But there's no other requirements besides just enjoy your oils and enjoy your discount. So if you did want to, like if you're like, hey, I'm going to be drinking my Ningxia Red every month, or I'm going to be using my supplements every month, or I'm going to be refilling my oils every month, and you know you're going to purchase every month, the best thing to do to save money is to get on Essential Rewards. Essential Rewards is the monthly, they call it an auto ship program, but what the best part is that you get points. Now, I love me some points. Like, I will tell you that I am not ashamed to say that my order is kind of large every month, but I probably get more things for free every month than I pay for. So if I were to kind of take pictures of my order and show you like the free stuff versus the stuff I paid for, that free stuff pile is always bigger. Because Young Living has specials every month where they give you free stuff, and then they have the Essential Rewards where you can earn up to 20% points back on your order. That's basically like a 20% discount. And when you add that to your wholesale membership, the 24%, it's like you're getting 44% off of stuff, which to me just kind of blows my mind. So you're getting the best essential oils in the world for 44% off. Like, I don't even understand that. So, and when you go to the farm and you see everything that goes into every drop of oil, you wonder how they can get away with charging so little. Like, some of the oils, you look at them and you're like, you know, at first you think, okay, this is kind of expensive. It's more than the oils at Sprouts or whatever. But when you see what goes into every single drop of oil, you start really thinking, okay, that bottle of lavender really is nowhere near as expensive as I thought. It should be a lot more expensive, especially with all the discounts you can get. So with Essential Rewards, you also get reduced shipping, and you have access to some pretty cool kits that they have on Essential Rewards that have like products that they lump together, and you get a little bit of a discount on that. Okay, so how do you join? So we talked about there's two ways, you can be a retail customer, you can pay full price, or you can become a wholesale member. But what you're going to do, and I'm looking at page 104 in the book. If you have the old product guide, there's actually multiple pages of this in the new product guide. There's only one. So it looks like this, and it says, why join Young Living? There's a nice little explanation there. But then on the back, there is a how to join page. Okay, you're going to read that, and you're going to follow those instructions, and you need to get the number of the person who invited you who introduced Young Living to you, and you're going to put that in the blank of enroller and sponsor. And that's the most important part, because you want to make sure that you're connected to that person when you join Young Living, so that you can get support from them and get your questions answered anytime, and they can help you learn and grow as you're learning to use your oils. Now, as you remember from my story, when I first started getting natural, I had no support, so I had no idea what I was doing, and being part of a team is what made all the difference for me. So make sure you get the member number of the person who introduced you to oils and put that in the blank when you sign up. And then if you're already a member and you've never placed an order, on the inside of the back cover, there's a how to order page there for you, so you can figure out how to order, how to place your next order, because I'm sure you guys have been writing down furiously all your ideas and your wish list and things that you want to check out and look into. And that's pretty much all the information that I have for you guys today. And I really appreciate y'all taking out some time from your Saturday. I know Saturdays can get crazy with parties and events and all sorts of things. And so I really appreciate all you guys online coming and spending some time on your Saturday to hang out with me and learn about oils. And I hope this class was super, super beneficial to you. So I am actually going to stop the recording now. Okay. Thank you.